Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And in today's video we got one of the probably potentially the best core in Master League, Origin Palkia, Rhyperior core. I mean, they just complement each other so well. In certain scenarios, Rhyperior beats Palkia. In other scenarios, Palkia beats Rhyperior, but Palkia does need a shield advantage or enough of an energy advantage. But we also have Tapu Bulu in the lead to pair with them. Nice answers in the back to basically Ho-Oh. I guess nice answers also to Necrozma. Duskmane, which is annoying to deal with. You're going to have to deal with Zacian, which is a bit awkward for the team. They are on Snarls, so it's 4 Snarls for a move. The move they have. Do I shield? I do not. It's Wild Charge. I survive. They're going to swap. Oh, it's a Yveltal. And I'm able to snipe them down. And that's a nice win. That's a nice win for the team. Next opponent, we got a lead into Origin Doggo, which can be a little awkward. We're in a decent spot with this matchup, being able to put them in almost range of a farm down. It is an awkward farm down to attempt, but we just get to 3 moves before they get to 2. We take a shield. Nice. I try to make an Iron Head catch. Is that a Wolf time? It is Wolf time. Okay, good thing I shielded. Ooh, no shields for Dawnwing Necrozma. We go for the bait. If they do shield, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Boom, guys, bang, kabooms. Now, if you have a perfect Rhyperior or a 15 attack Rhyperior, maybe nice to use the regular one. We're going to be met with a Shadow Ho-Oh. And I'm going to full send. And, oh, I get a shield, unfortunately. I gotta hope it's not enough for the KO. It's not. Okay. This is awkward. But, oh my gosh, they brought in the Dialga. We take the KO. And I was only 1 Mudsap away from the Rock record. They don't have a move. And goodbye, Shadow Ho-Oh. Definitely very close. 1 HP and a Dream survive. Insta swap. I guess, well, they did swap, so if they threw a Incinerate, I could have just stayed in. But they were smart. Next lead, next battle, bad lead. Bad swap to deal with. They have alignment. Going to bring in Palkia because, bring in Palkia's counter. They Bulu. All the energy, unless they have Fire Blast, which is amazing spice. And I'm going to trust to shielded Shadow Rhyperior to deal with the team. But the last Waterfall Premierina, we have a 2-0 shield advantage. They do get the benefit of the 1 turn lag. My Pokemon fainted. I should have been able to get a Bolt Seed in, but alas. Oh, Necrozma. No Necrozma. Waterfall Premierina and Origin Palkia team. It's a good team. Maybe I do need to try it, but yeah, maybe I would not, honestly, it would be so not surprising if it actually did succeed after me thinking it would not succeed for me. Maybe. Oh, Shadow Ho-Oh. That's the worst lead you can get. They do not want to charge up to a Brave Bird. Okay, smart. They have Waterfall Premierina, though. Interesting. Gonna say another interesting. What could the third be? I'm gonna no shield. Hope it's not a Moonblast. It's Disarming Voice. I could take a shield advantage. And getting rid of the Premierina. Oh my gosh, they're going to throw energy. Honestly, I do want alignment. I think I can get to another move, and I could potentially take alignment Shadow Hoe with Energy Lead, though, can still be tricky for Rhyperior. I cannot bring in the Rhyperior instantly because they would have just saved the Ho-Oh. I'm going to hope that I can deal with the whatever's in the back. Okay, this play. Still a little awkward. Can I get to the next Breaking Swipe? I actually leave with that move. Maybe I needed to throw. Let's see. Is it a play? They have a lot of energy. And Aqua Tail is going to add up. Gonna have back-to-back moves. I do have a move banked on the Rhyperior. Oh, are they in range of the KO? Do they have to shield? They shield. I can swap into Rhyperior. They're debuffed. And Breaking Swipe is enough from the Shadow Rhyperior. Let's go. Combo plays. Grab the shield. Swap. Throw the move before they can throw a move themselves. Get a nice lead. Here is why we have Spicy Solar Beam. Charging up to capped energy. To Kaboom! They don't respect the Solar Beam. We no shield. And we don't bolus it down. Oh my gosh, 1 HP in a dream for my opponent. Small charge. I think that would have KO'd just barely. We're going to see a Necrozma, which is a little awkward. We're going to bring in Rhyperior. They're going to bring in their own Rhyperior. We're going to go for a Breaking Swipe. We're going to get to 2 before they get to 2. We get the attack drop. That's huge. Still a little awkward with 2 shields from my opponent. Can I Mud Slap down? Yes, I can. That's huge. That's so needed. They're going to have to shield the Necrozma, so I go for the bait. And I do get to another one. Do they know the counts? Do they trust themselves? They don't trust themselves. They shield another one, but they are going to leave. They want no more smoke. Next opponent, they bring in a perfect Origin Dialga. And Origin Dialga is going to get 1 shielded Mud Slap down all the way. If you're quick enough, you could do the same with the regular Rhyperior. Shadow Rhyperior, extra assurance. They're going to bring in Kyogre. And we're going to land the Rock Wrecker. I should have just taken the Breaking Swipe. Sometimes I go for the bait. We are met with a Togekiss in the back, which we are down a shield, but we do have some nice play with the Bulu. We get to the next move, we can take a shield. There's still play from my opponent, so they do shield. I mean, we have like no fast attack pressure, so awkward situation. We do get to the next move. I think I did bank a move. We're going to get to the next move in time. Let's go. We're going to take the KO, and we are going to just be able to drag him down for the win. Let's go. Perfect lead into the complete Zygarde, and we're going to swap into Rhyperior to absolutely nuke the Necrozma. I do have to respect the Sunsteel Strike. It's Dark Pulse. I also had to respect the potential Iron Head, and I know Shield could be Iron Head. So I double shield, and well played. I have been fooled, bamboozled by the throw the move. That is throw the Dog Pulse / Outrage, and there was still Iron Head, and that was the win condition. Zygarde's just gonna take all the Senji. Probably is a Ho-Oh in the back, and I probably should have swapped into Palkia. Yeah, I should have. I do bring in Bulu because they're going to get energy. May as well just get the debuffs going. I have a move on the Rhyperior. I think I was 1 Mud Slap away from the Rock Wrecker. I can survive a move. Palkia. I need to start the clock. It is not an easy situation here. We do bring in Palkia. And they Sacred Fire. Beautiful. Oh, is that Brave Bird? Is that going to be enough? Brave Bird's not enough for the KO. And actually, I have to make that play perfectly. I did survive one more. I survived one more Incinerate, and I made the catch of their first Incinerate. One of the Incinerates of damage onto my Rhyperior, and I was able to get enough Dragon Breath. Because I cannot survive 2 Incinerates with Palkia. Definitely was a good play. Get some Dragon Breath damage before the Incinerate registered, then take that damage onto Rhyperior. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But here into the Bulu. Awkward situation, not the greatest. Nature's Madness grabs a shield. Oh, they bring in their own Rhyperior. Oof. Well played by them. They're going to mudslap me down. I'm going to bring in Origin Palkia. Does Palkia have what it takes to win the matchup? Oh, they Rock Wrecker. Going to bring in Bulu and get a nice Bola Seed down before they get to the next move. And let's go. A win's a win. Another win in the books for this crazy, awesome core. Definitely, definitely an awesome core. Definitely see it everywhere. Gonna have a lead into Yveltal. They're gonna survive the first Nature's Madness. I cannot survive any Oblivion Wings. Maybe from full health, but definitely not after the Psycho Punch chips. Gonna bring in Palkia. They're gonna swap into Zacian. Shiny Zacian, not the Shundo. I'm jealous of the Ivies of the shiny. But not as good as mine. I mean, if you sacrifice some IVs for the shiny, it's understandable. They do play rough and KO. And I'm going to survive the play rough. Nope. Okay, shielded Rhyperior. Ooh, I needed a mudslap down. They do play rough. Okay, that could have been. Oh. Wait, there's play this battle. There's no Focus Blast. They needed Focus Blast, but oh no, there is Shadow Rhyperior of their own. They're ready to clean up. Yeah, that's the bad thing for me. Next battle, we have Tapu Bulu into Primarina. We have terrified the Primarina away. It would have been nice to get one extra Mudslap in. Didn't swap quick enough, but it's fine. We're still going to be able to one-shield farm down. And the Origin Dialga is Waterfall Primarina, which is a much better matchup for Bulu. We do take a shield. And we're going to just go straight for Nature's Madness. Definitely would be nice to have Grass Knot here, but they did shield, so that's good. They have Disarming Voice, let's go. And they're going to have Ho-Oh, which is going to get met with the Origin Palkia. And I mean, they needed a Shadow Ho-Oh here to Brave Bird Kaboom me. But I should have been able to still drag them down. They did have that. They Sacred Fire. They do reach a Brave Bird, which is fine. I do shield. And we're going to be launching a Aqua Tail because it's Waterfall Primarina. And we can just swap into Bulu. And they left. They knew that Nature's Madness was on the way. I would recommend if you do want Waterfall Primarina, you want Moonblast. That extra fairy damage can be what you need sometimes. Of course, it is still a more expensive move than Disarming Voice, but I think it is going to be more beneficial. Maybe not. I mean, let me know if you are very much more experienced with the Waterfall Primarina. Definitely have to use it more myself. And we're going to commit 2 shields to win alignment into Kyogre lead. Oof. But thankfully, we see a Ursaluna in the back. And we're going to try to Mudslap them down. But they leave with energy. And they bring in their own Rhyperior. We can go for the Breaking Swipe. We need them to not have Surf. Thankfully, they don't, and we do get to the next Breaking Swipe, so we can land or take the last shield. Nice. Now, the attack drop, we're going to bring in Bulu to absorb the energy because nothing they have on the Ursaluna can take our Palkia out. And yeah, they did not get enough energy. I mean, higher horsepower, they had it. Would have been tight, but I absorbed the energy from Rhyperior into Bulu. Next opponent is the Landorus in the lead. They're going to no-shield the Nature's Madness. Now, what could be in the back? I mean, they definitely have to have some answers towards water-type leads. We know Shield Sandstorm Storm and are met with a Duskmane Necrozma. Awkward without attack dropped. Dragon Breath will still put in some decent damage. But with the Landorus still looking, maybe low health, but definitely still awkward. Oh, we win Charge Act priority. Dark Pulse is enough for the KO. They're going to take our last shield. It is a Sunsteel Strike, so I had a shield. They bring in the Landorus. I throw the Breaking Swipe, and I take the shield, and I bring in the Tapu Bulu. Save my shield for Rhyperior. Or, I mean, they definitely should have CMP tied and won to take my shield with the Palkia. I actually do think they were going to get to another move in time, but they gave up. I definitely thought they still, I guess maybe they were 7. May have been a bit more away from the next Aqua Tail than I thought. And I'm at a Shadow. I mean, they're not debuffed. I did think they still had a win condition of getting to Aqua Tail and then being able to clean me up. But I'll take it. And all this energy after farming down a Duskmane Necrozma into a Origin Palkia. And we're going to get these moves out. And we take a shield. We have one more move before they reach a move. We land that next one. Ooh, they do hang on 1 HP in a dream. Do not swap in time. I do shield. Do not get KO'd. And Solgaleo is not ready for that cleanup. Bulu v Bulu. I mean, we're both going to be no-shielding the first Nature's Madness. And mistake by me not paying much attention towards the battle. I missed some bubbles. They've dealt more damage to me. Thankfully, I should win this Charge Act priority with the 50-50 of the Perfect Mirror. Do I want to shield? It can be good to save a shield. And I do win the Charge Act priority again, back-to-back. That's awesome. That's huge. They do sacrifice, but actually, they're going to be able to Dragon Breath me down before I get to the Nature's Madness, so this is awkward. Do I call a Spatial Rend? Oh, I no shield and Aqua Tail. I do go for the Spatial Rend. And I take the KO. And I'm going to bring in Shadow Rhyperior. Mirror, but I have Shadow Rhyperior versus the non-Shadow. Ooh, they do get the Breaking Swipe attack drop. That's huge for them. We have a Shield of Peace still. Ooh, can I shield farm down? This is the last Pokemon. And I get the farm down. I don't even get taken out. Let's go. If they took us down with the move, they could have won. But that did not happen. Okay, Duskmane Necrozma and Charm Primarina. Yep, that's not fun. Oof, that's tough. Should have swapped into Rhyperior to save the Palkia for the Necrozma. But maybe there's still play. Maybe there's not a second water in the back. We go for the Mudslap Snipe. And we're met with the Kyogre. So just, I mean, if they safe swap Kyogre into my Palkia, that would have been absolutely amazing. And a silly play. I guess they just were totally ready to counter me if I did swap into the Rhyperior. Yeah, just not just a total counter team to my team. We shield Stone Edge. Oh, they do make a catch of Nature's Madness onto Togekiss. This is actually pretty decent though. We do have Palkia to deal with the damaged Landorus, and we can get the damage onto Togekiss and take a shield. We do full send. The Rock Rocker to Kaboom. They don't use a charge attack. Okay, they have Waterfall Premium now. That's why. And I'm now unable to get to another move on Bulu. That's a bad thing. You have Disarming Voice. I am 1 HP away from from Dragon Breathing down the Landorus. Can I get to the moves I need? I need 3 charge attacks. And no. No, I am not able to. Oh well. Could be better, that battle. Next opponent, Dawnwing's the Crowsman in the lead. Okay. It is a little interesting seeing this lead. And they have Ironhead. Okay, they have the move for me. And this is where I've seen a Ironhead Crozma. Well, for Dawnwings. Do I respect the Moon Guys? Am I just a clown of no shielding? Yes, I am a clown of no shielding the Moon Guys. Getting the Dragon but down, I leave with some energy, and I just bring in Shadow Rhyperior. Let's see, is there any way for me to play out this battle? Did I totally just throw by not respecting Ironhead, which honestly don't see often. Gonna need a miracle from my Palkia. And they bring in Zacian. I go full send the Rock Wrecker. Can I land it? I kaboom! Is there a play? Is there a play? I can shield and get a Mud Slap down. And I get the Mud Slap down. I go straight for the Breaking Swipe. I needed to swap and make a catch. And I may have been able to survive just long enough. Is Aqua Tail enough for the chip? It's not. They're still in red, but close. I needed to make the perfectly timed catch, which I did not attempt. Okay, back to very nice leads. Perfect lead into the Origin Palkia. We're going to let them make the first move. They can go for an Aqua Tail chip. Oh, they're going to make a catch onto an Amber's, which is actually fantastic. Super annoying thing to deal with, especially with that back line. Needing so much energy to actually do meaningful damage without charge attacks. Now, they don't run Dazzling Gleam. If they did, that would be a surprise. In a win condition. We do have to shield, but this energy is going to be valuable. And you're about to see a mistake. I should have gone for the Spatial Rend. Absolute throw on the game. We would have KO'd. We would have had 3 Pokemon for the final Pokemon. And considering we got rid of an Amber's and would have gotten rid of the Sword and Palkia, we do continue to play. Find out what the number 3 is. And I've seen a combination of these 3 Pokemon. Oh my gosh, 1 HP and a dream to take my last shield. Had I just gone for the full send, I totally meant to go for Spatial Rend, but alas, I did not. And they made a great play. Great play by my opponent using Palkia very nicely. And they even make a catch. Onto the Enamorous, which actually is still there. If they did not make that catch, may have won. Yeah. Oh, here. Gotta respect the spice. Honestly, this is awesome. I didn't do enough to 50 a Kartana. I don't have Hundo. I do have a pretty nice 98. I expect like a Leaf Blade, Night Slash. This Leaf Blade, they're gonna have Night Slash. But this Pokemon is really just so strong into my team. I'm going to take super big Razor Leaf damage, and the Shadow is just not strong enough to two-shot with Mud Slap. Getting another Razor Leaf into me. I stupidly went for the Rock Wrecker. I do get nice damage, but we're going to just see a Premium in the back, and yeah, no win. No win in that even shield position. Honestly, just cool to see Cortana. It is, I mean, Spice can be very nice to counter the meta. My opponent makes an important catch of Nature's Madness onto their own, a Shundo Bulu. Shundo Tapu Bulu. Amazing catch. I do not like this. I can survive a Nature's Madness, and this time I'm not missing the bubbles. I have a shield advantage, and I do win Charge Jack priority tie. Being able to throw the move first. I'm going to bring in Rhyperior because maybe I can get to Nature's Madness. Maybe a key catch. I do shield. The potential surf is what I respected. Oh, they are able to get to another move. Oh, it's Rock Wrecker. Okay, good. And good thing I shielded because of Zacian. And I do kaboom. Let's go. I go for the next Rock Wrecker and I take the shield. And I've not been chipped with my Palkia. Play rough, huge damage, but not enough to one-shot the Palkia. And Aqua Tail lands for the Fairy's KO. The KO of the Fairy. Bulu into Yveltal. This is not a bad matchup at all for me. In the lead. Very, very comfortable with this matchup. But what's going to be in the back? I do try to make a catch of the Oblivion Wing. We're met with the Zacian, and I'm putting myself in a tough spot with this matchup. I mean, it is... Bulu into Yveltal is not my favorite matchup. They do take me out. I'm going to go down to... down one shield to them. So I can Mud-Sap down. Threaten huge damage into Yveltal, but they bring in Rhyperior because that is a smart thing to do. I should have just swapped instantly into Bulu before throwing these moves, but I do take a shield. I'm in a tough spot, but Breaking Swipe not enough with KO. I bring in the Bulu, but they swap quick enough. How much energy was on them? I'm going to go for one more ball to see before I throw a KOing move. How much energy on the Yveltal? I did lose track. I need to Mud-Sap down, but no, I take too much damage from the Sucker Punch. Should have just stayed in. Should have just stayed in, and actually definitely was some play. Ooh, I win the first Charge Jack party into Bulu. Gonna no shield. And they are going to, are they going to stay in? They do. Do they lose another Charge Jack priority time? Let's go, and they go down. They're going to bring in Yveltal, and I am chipped. I don't think I can get to two moves. Two Nature's Madness, so I swap into Rhyperior with that shield advantage. And I do have Origin Palkia to clean up the Yveltal. Gonna get some big Mud-Sap damage. And actually, I'm gonna go and sacrifice the... Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the Rhyperior, but oh my gosh, I should have gotten that Dragon Breath through. I did not. Actually, maybe it was 2 Dragon Breaths for the KO. But I do have to shield Palkia at this point. A Oblivion Wing. Dragon Breath is gonna add up. I should just be able to go for it to Aqua Tails, and they should not get to enough energy to clean up my Palkia. I should be too far away from another move after this. Or they're not, but Sucker Punch versus Bolt Seed, they are 1 HP and a dream. And they got wrecked by the Bulu. Hope you enjoyed the battles. I mean, if you've not known about the Origin Palkia Rhyperior core, then you are just not playing Master League, but definitely let me know how it goes for you and what is your third Pokemon you use it with. Definitely insane. And I mean, as I'm really enjoying Shadow Rhyperior, you're definitely going to be seeing them around a lot more, potentially this week, with the Go Battle Week videos. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see if I can get to Expert, maybe Legend, I have the Pokemon, but whether I can actually be a good enough player, you'll just have to wait and see. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.